Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm covering two incredible Toll Brothers neighborhoods located right here just south of Raleigh, North Carolina, and they are Longleaf Meadows, which is in Fuquay-Varina, and Longleaf Crest in Holly Springs. Both these communities are minutes apart. In fact, they're only about less than a mile from each other, and they're two of the most talked about new construction options right here located in southern Wake County, which is about 25 minutes south of Raleigh. Now, new construction sounds amazing with everything brand new, like big bedrooms, spa-like bathrooms, and designer finishes. But before you sign that contract, there are things most buyers have no idea about. Things such as design center premium costs, lot premiums, and build times. So stick around to the end because I'm going to be sharing my bonus tip that has saved my clients tens of thousands of dollars when building new homes. Hi, I'm Trish Dare, Dare Realty Group, your go-to luxury home expert right here in Raleigh, North Carolina. And each week I share what it's like to really live in Raleigh, Cary, Apex, Holly Springs, and across the Triangle region. So if you're thinking about building or relocating here, make sure you hit that subscribe button because I give you straight answers and local insight you won't find anywhere else. Let's start with Longleaf Meadow, which is the community that's located in Fuquay-Varina. It's about 25 minutes south of downtown Raleigh, and it's just minutes from shopping and restaurants and conveniences in both Fuquay and Holly Springs. So it really has a nice centralized location. The neighborhood itself has 47 home sites with about a half of them already being sold or under contract. Currently, there's 2 move-in ready homes for buyers who don't want to wait through construction, and one of them is the Halston and the other is the Kendrick, both pretty popular models for Toll Brothers. When we look at base prices, they are starting somewhere between the mid-900s and the high 900s, but keep in mind that once you start picking some of your structural options and then head to the design center to pick all your finishes, then add in lot premiums, most buyers are going to land in the low $1 million range. A majority of the lots in Longleaf Meadow are flat, so they're great for building a home with a nice flat backyard, and so that's going to give you some strong resale. However, some of the lots do back up to Duncan Cook Road, which is a 2-lane road, and then across that road is farmland. So that's something you need to be aware of because that could be developed in the future. Now, in comparison, the lots in Longleaf Crest today also have good size home sites. However, in this neighborhood, it's a little bit more hilly, so you are going to have options where you have the ability to put in a basement because of the topography in the neighborhood. So you may give up a flatter yard, but you will have the benefit of a walkout basement. There are several lots within both communities, Longleaf Meadow and Longleaf Crest, that can also accommodate a pool. There are no community amenities like pool or tennis courts, but you are minutes from things such as Bass Lake Park, Ting Park, and you can also join a lot of the nearby clubs such as 12 Oaks, Bent Winds, Devil's Ridge, and Club at Sunset. So both of these communities are smaller enclaves, as I mentioned, under 50 home sites each, but they are located in an area where you can get to everything you need within minutes. Both communities do run on septic systems, and they have a shared community well, which is maintained by a local Raleigh company. This is good to know, especially if you're wanting to put a pool into your backyard, because you're going to want to look for lots that are going to be able to accommodate a pool. Each home also includes a 50-gallon propane tank that's going to be buried. And so that's going to be great for your heating, your gas ranges, and your fireplaces. So although it's not on city or county, it's still going to be efficient and reliable. And typically it's going to mean that you're going to have lower property taxes because you're not paying for those county services. So you just have to plan for routine septic maintenance and propane refills every few years. Now, when it comes to the homes in both communities, they're large. They go from anywhere from 4,000 square feet to well over 5,000 square feet, many of them with 4 to 5 bedrooms, 3.5 to 5.5 baths, and 2 to 4 car garages. Toll Brothers does stand out for their craftsmanship and their customization. So even though it is a larger national builder, Toll Brothers does allow for some structural changes when you're building your home. There are several things that you can do if you want to modify the floor plan, and it's within the options that they're giving you. For instance, you may want to make a guest suite downstairs or prefer to make one room a flex room over a bedroom. You have all the ability to do whatever you want at Design Center when you're picking your finishes and the rest of your house. Now, the Halstead model is stunning. You walk into a double grand stairway with a 2-story foyer. In fact, it's one of Toll Brothers' most popular models. In fact, they have it in a lot of the different neighborhoods throughout the area. But one thing to keep in mind, you do get that grand staircase coming in, but you do lose some square footage on the second floor. So if you're looking for a plan that you have more space upstairs, you may want to look at some other models such as the Kendrick, which is also a very popular model. The Kendrick's going to give you just a little bit more functional space. It's more of a traditional plan. And that's where I help my clients. It's balancing that wow factor when you walk into a model and really making them see if it's practical for their life and their lifestyle. When it comes to Design Center, most of the buyers are spending anywhere from 10 to 15% of the base price on Design Center. On that $900,000 base price, that could add up quickly and it can get you into that low $1 million mark. Some of the top upgrades that we're seeing is the wider plank flooring, the chef's kitchen with the oversized islands, and some of those super showers with the dual head, the benches, and those statement tubs. The bathrooms are amazing, and Toll Brothers is known for their grand rooms, the big master suites, the ginormous closets. In fact, the one in the Halstead is about the size of a bedroom, and those beautiful, luxurious bathrooms with all the finishes. When I work with my clients, I always like to recommend them upgrading things that make most sense, such as upgrading the floors, upgrading cabinets and countertops in the kitchen, sometimes the stair treads. It really does make sense because these are the larger items and they're things that you don't want to go back and have to redo once you move in. And most times it's going to cost less than you waiting till after closing, ripping everything you just did out and then replacing them. I've helped many clients build new homes and I know exactly where to invest your dollars and where to save. We're always trying to get the most for our money. Now, when you're talking about build times, you can figure about 10 months from contract to close. It's really going to depend a lot on weather and material. So I always like to build in a buffer for 30 days, more or less. Now let's talk about choosing the right lot because that part is crucial. And that's where I come into play as well to help make sure that you're picking a lot that meets your needs. Do you want a flat lot that's going to accommodate a pool, or do you want a lot that's going to accommodate a basement? There's also some other things that we need to look at. How is the drainage on the lot? Where is it located on the street? Does it back up to a road? Does it have trees behind it? Are those trees going to get cut down eventually? These are all things that we need to look at. We need to look at the surrounding area because that lot choice is going to matter for resale. And that's where I come in to help you evaluate every angle and guide you through this decision. I've helped many clients just like you navigate the build process from start to finish. And here's the thing, you can always change paint colors or fixtures, but you can't change your lot. And that's what makes it one of the most important choices you'll make before signing that contract. The lot premiums in both neighborhoods are going to vary based on the size of the lot, the privacy, and also the slope. Longleaf Crest, as I mentioned, offers more basement-friendly homes, while Longleaf Meadow is going to feature those wider, flatter lots, which are going to be perfect for pools. Although here in Longleaf Crest, they do have some lots that do accommodate pools as well. So you can pick your lot, customize what plan you want to put on the lot, pick your finishes, go to the design center, and truly make this home your own. And that's what makes Toll Brothers communities very appealing here in Wake County. And here's my honest take after guiding many clients through Toll Brothers builds. They have excellent construction quality and craftsmanship. They have stunning curb appeal and real flexibility with structural options and design center options. And here's some of the things you need to be aware of. Upgrades add up very fast, so you need to make sure that you're picking the things that are most important to you and your budget. And timelines can stretch depending on the weather, and communication can vary by team. And so that's another reason why you should have an experienced agent watching your back, because overall, Toll Brothers is one of the most respected luxury builders in Wake County, and their homes add value because of the quality and reputation. But you want to make sure that somebody is on your side with any builder when you go to build a new home. Here's the bonus tip I promised you from the beginning of the video. If you visit a Toll Brothers model home or any builder's model home or community without your realtor, you could be waiving your right to representation, and that can cost you real money. Also, there's many upgrades that are in the Toll Brothers models that you may fall in love with that aren't even available to add. And why this matters is because the on-site agents work for the builder and they're representing their interest and bottom line. You need someone to work for you and your bottom line. And that's where we come in, helping you negotiate and save money. In fact, I saved one of my clients over $25,000 that way because I was involved from day one. Another advantage, if you're open to a move-in ready home, builders are often more flexible on pricing or extras there, and they'd rather sell it before the construction notes come due, other than carrying that inventory. I've helped several buyers save thousands by spotting those opportunities early. So my advice, never visit a builder alone. Bring your agent from the start. It protects you and your investment and opens the door to savings many buyers don't even know exist. If you're thinking about building, whether it's Toll Brothers or another luxury builder, I would love to be your agent of choice to help you find the perfect lot, the right floor plan, and build your dream home. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and hit subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.